And we are back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, people. You know that it helps us out a million, and it only takes just the smallest little bit of effort on your part. Now, y'all, today I am going to kind of paint a picture. Just work with me. Just rock with me, okay? Because I'm starting to notice that there are a lot of Fani Willis plus money mismanagement, plus money problems. There's a lot of these stories out there. I'm going to paint the picture, and I'm also going to tie in the story that came out today. Now, the first money problem we see with Fani Willis comes in where she's prosecuting Donald Trump. At this time, he was former President Trump, now president again, right? And she starts to pay her boyfriend, as I say, Nathan Wade, to be the special counsel. So she pays him somewhere north of $600,000 or $700,000. And this causes a problem because people start to say, hold up, is this your boyfriend? Is he also taking you on trips? Is he buying things for you? Maybe is he sliding you some cash under the table? It looks like it could be money laundering or misappropriation of funds. Now, I'm not saying that that's what it was, but that's what there's an active investigation right now into whether or not that's the case. So that's one thing. Also, if you remember, Fani Willis recently threatened her county commission. She says she's going to sue them if they don't give her the money that she demands for her office. Okay, not for personal pay, but for her office.
But the other thing that you can do is, I would love some place where if there was a think tank when we have legal issues, because we have all types of legal issues coming up. If I'm not financed properly, I'm gonna sue this board of commissioners, period. Well, I may need lawyers to do that, because if not, I'm adding to that jail population, right? It's just common sense. How many lawyers I have, that's how many cases we can indict. That's how quickly we get to dismissals, setting appropriate bonds, and you have people that are not invested in it. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves. In Fulton County, a Democratic county, we have a Republican chair and a Republican vice chair. I don't know what in the world is going on.
So after she catches a case, basically, for potential misappropriation of funds, she still has the gumption to go to her county commission and says, give me more money. And she threatened to sue them. And as you can see here on the screen, they denied her. As of now, I haven't heard if she's actually sued them or not, but if that comes out, we'll cover it. And now another thing is, when Fani Willis her office received from Judicial Watch a Freedom of Information Act request, okay? They were supposed to produce documents to Judicial Watch. They didn't do it, okay? And they had to pay Judicial Watch $22,000 for attorney's fees.
Hey, so Judicial Watch attorneys were back in Fulton County last week arguing against Fani Willis's lawyers for access to information about her collusion with the Pelosi January 6th operation. Remember, she first denied in our lawsuit having any records. In fact, she never showed up in court to answer our lawsuit. That's why she was ordered to pay $22,000 in attorney's fees and costs to Judicial Watch recently. Last week, after arguing they had no records, and then later arguing they had some records, they confirmed they had 212 pages of records showing what looks to be collusion with the January 6th committee. Of course, they don't want to give any of those records to the American people. The court ordered her office to turn the records over to him so he could make sure they're being withheld lawfully. But in the end, they were caught red-handed, providing false information about their collusion with the January 6th committee to get Trump. They were forced to pay us money, and on top of that, they don't want to turn over the underlying documents. So this scandal continues, and Judicial Watch's heavy lifting will continue in court, though, to try to get the full truth about this awful abuse targeting President Trump.
Y'all do you see like a pattern of mismanagement of funds? And something's not seeming right. Now we have another story today. This story says that the Senate in Georgia has passed a bill which is going to allow reimbursement. People who have been prosecuted by Fani, who have been prosecuted by a prosecutor, if the prosecutor is disqualified, which Fani has been disqualified off of the Trump election interference case, this bill is going to allow those people that the prosecutor is going after to sue for reimbursement of attorney's fees. Do y'all know this? We're talking about millions of dollars right now. Let's read. Georgia's Senate unanimously passed a bill Thursday that would allow President Trump and 18 co-defendants to seek compensation for legal fees in cases where a prosecutor is disqualified. This measure comes after Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis was removed from prosecuting Trump's election interference case. Senate Bill 244 enables counties to reimburse attorneys' fees and other legal costs in criminal cases affected by a prosecutor's disqualification. Quote, if you have that young person, possession of marijuana, whatever it may be, and the prosecutor has done something wrong and that case is dismissed because the prosecutor did something wrong, they're entitled to have their attorney's fees back, Jones said. This would be Minority Leader Harold Jones II. He's a Democrat from Augusta. Quote, that's actually something we probably would have pushed many years ago. Now, this seems like it could be a reasonable thing, right? If you're prosecuted and the prosecutor is disqualified from the case due to some fault of their own, no fault of yours, and you say, hold up, that's not fair. I'm out here, I'm shelling out all this money for attorney's fees. I should get that back, right? Well, in the case of Fulton County, how much has Trump and his 18 co-defendants, how much have they spent defending themselves against Fani's case? Millions of dollars, right? So not only has her office had to pay out the $22,000 to Judicial Watch, and Judicial Watch is still after him. Not only has Fani herself become under investigation for mishandling funds, and that investigation is still ongoing. Not only has Fani's county commission denied to give her more funds, and she's threatening to sue them, but now the Georgia State Senate is saying, look, we about to let these people who you went after sue you because you got disqualified from the case before its conclusion. So y'all, let's take a quick look at the bill, okay? This is the bill. I will place a link to the bill down in the description. Let's just read real quick. In the event, based upon a motion by the defendant in a felony or misdemeanor criminal case, that the prosecuting attorney in such cases disqualified due to improper conduct on the part of such prosecuting attorney, the defendant shall be entitled to an award of reasonable cost and attorney's fees in the case. Y'all, this could be big. So I want to hear what you have to say. First of all, you can comment about just this concept in general, not talking about Fani. If somebody's prosecuted and they're spending money out of their pocket, then the prosecutor is disqualified. Do you think they should be able to get those attorney fees back? I do. Just forgetting Fani, forgetting all that. Just in general, kind of as a general concept. But now I want to hear also what you say about the Fani Willis Georgia election interference case in particular. Let me know. I'm sure y'all have a lot to say about this. So y'all, I want to thank y'all for watching today. Don't forget to, as I already said, put your comment down below, but also stop right now. Please do me a favor, share this video out, hit the share button, put in the text message, put in the WhatsApp, put in the Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, however you can share it, please do share it. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Thank you for watching again, y'all. You know I love y'all. Y'all my peoples. And we'll catch you back in the next one.